This was sent to me a while ago by the dev or publisher, one of those, both of those, for free. Was not paid. My opinions are my own. But there were a few features that I was waiting for, like custom names for folks, an example, that I was waiting for before I took a look at it, and those are in. So I thought, you know what? Let's try it. We're just gonna fly into it, hope for the best. If I have to, I'll do the tutorial, but I figure it's maybe more entertaining for everybody involved if I just fly into it and hope for the best, you know. Huge mistakes tend to be a bit entertaining at least, right? To some extent. It seems like the sort of tagged skills across the board are just at like a happy, nice, safe default thing for starting off. I think the default for the first time through is probably okay, yeah? We've got King, I think, Ecliptics. Maybe, like, just Prince, I don't know. But it's Ecliptics. Of the Varn type. Seem to be just your normal kind of whatevers. Tag skill being Persuasion. They are reckless with a higher threshold for Bravery, which may or may not be okay for the King. I don't know if you're actually going to be doing, like, fighting and all that. And Lustful. You have a strong desire for sex. Good. I'm sure it will work out for you. Rubik, your spouse. Also Varn, of course. Intelligence tagged by default. Resistance to addictions. Less likelihood of developing addictions. Probably good. And low fertility. Ah, I see. It begins to make more sense. Followed by Ezradai, the brother of the King Prince. Also resistant to addictions and cynical. Social thoughts are weaker, as well as thoughts about death of loved ones. Good. This sounds more good than bad. Okay, that's fine. I'm alright with that. You do management, giving instructions to production buildings. Rubik's was intelligence for things? I don't know. Again, we'll just fly into it and see how it goes. And Zades, lastly, the brother of Ecliptics and also Ezradai. You're more about the teaching. Amount of experience transferred during teaching. Also some wise talk effectiveness. You are monogamous. You never cheat on your spouse. But you are envious. All I can do is shrug. If I were to take off a talent point, can I put that into somebody else? I can. Right. We'll leave nobody talentless. Although our general combat skills are horrible, so I'm a little tempted to maybe take one out of like intelligence or something and throw it into combat, but I don't know. Let's go. Oh goodness. Right. This is us. I'm not sure if this is randomly generated or not. I feel like it would be, but maybe once we select one, it definitely will be. We'll go. Oh yeah, there's like way abundant stuff there. You are right. I guess we go Sparksville. Like, jeez. I mean, like you kind of got it right. Alternatively, I do the tutorial and we can start it on normal, but let's just see how this is first, you know? I completely burnt out of RimWorld a few times over, so I don't even know how long we'll be going with this, to be honest. I feel like it's possibly different enough that we could give it a decent go. You can start the game as an independent province or immediately create your vassal kingdom by annexing neighbors. By simply clicking buttons on borders, that just happens then. I'm sure it is that easy. You can also create similar kingdoms for other kings by selecting the provinces and expanding their borders. Oh wait, maybe it is actually that easy. Oh, it is actually that easy. Right. Suzerain, head of a vassal kingdom, keeps its vassals in check by force, receiving tribute from them. We get tribute from Windpeak. Hopefully they never say no, because we'll absolutely just bend over on a counter and take it. Otherwise, I think they could very easily take us in any sort of a skirmish. But hey, we'll see. And then I could also just like I wonder how far I could go with it. Just like, we're everything except Sparkfall. Possibly. Alright, our banner. This needs to not be a scroll wheel. We need like a selection grid thing. And I'm pretty sure, is that like the Lamborghini flag? What the? Like a car company at the very least. There we go. Beautiful. Maybe not a line. How about a little slug? That's perfect for me. Incredible. Let's do it. Our first village is Rye? Oh, like, what is this? Oh, village tribute. Haha. Villages provide rye. Rutabaga. That's a bit of an odd one. Rye, wood, iron, herbs, rutabaga. Just random, I guess, surprise me. You also surprise me. Just bring things. I don't really care what it is. Okay. I can also select them. Okay. Alright, I see. So you can really create a very custom thing if you want. Okay, we'll just kind of get into it. Oh, there's more settings. Keep thinking we're almost done with the creation, but it turns out not at all. A member of the noble family has been captured by bandits during a recent raid on my young settlement. Free them as soon as possible. Nectar's children. Noble house has fallen victim to nectar. All your lords and 20 peasants are dependent on consuming nectar. Additional challenge. We're gonna skip the additional challenge, additional challenge. These are like all additional challenges, aren't they? Not all of them. Lords are renowned craftsmen, but poor merchants. Start with books about blacksmithing and weapons, but you have significantly less money. Sounds right. Strike the earth, you know? Start with prisoners instead of peasants. In no scenario. It's currently unremarkable, but who knows? Oh, jeez, let's go the hammer's way. Why not? But I give myself all the gold I knew. What was default? 300? Did that save? Okay, good. Yeah, 300. Peaceful mode. We'll go normal. It's alright. I'm sure it's okay. Shortly after the start of the game, Unholy Horde appears on the map, a formidable opponent that can burn down all cities in its path. Oh, okay. We'll say no crisis? The Unholy Horde appears in the forest to the northwest, so the closer you are to that region, the more danger you'll be in. Well, lucky for me. Yeah, screw it. Unholy Horde, why not? Probably not gonna live long enough anyway.
Nearly 200 years have passed since the end of the devastating religious war. The empire fell, and its former provinces eventually became barbarian kingdoms. The church managed to revive hope, and peace and prosperity reigned over the ruins of the former civilization. Over time, the influence of the church only grew. But history is cyclical, and power cannot remain in one's hands for long. Wars between kingdoms flare up one after another. Hunger and poverty force people to abandon their homes and seek refuge in neighboring settlements. Can your dynasty unite the kingdoms and halt the advance of the Dark Ages? From this moment on, history is written by you.
Oh no. The beginning of the story. Norland. The year 2898 since the creation of the world. Oh, I see. 200 years have passed since the great Crimson Empire perished in the flames of the religious war. Its former provinces have become the barbaric kingdoms, kept for mutual destruction only by the all-powerful Church of Mother Sophia. While the holy prophets speak of the impending end of the world, In one of the small kingdoms, a dream of the birth of a new empire is taking shape. Oh, I wonder where that is. Let's go there. Right. A very neat art style. I like that. Got like little bedrooms already set up. Like swords of shields and stuff. Lord's house. That's Ezradai's house. That's Zadie's house. Ecliptic's house. General market from 18 to 24. That's not very much. Those are some like DMV hours, man. So the houses I don't really do anything with. They're already furnished and all that by the looks of it. If we were to do a construction. Housing construction. It wants me to do a prison ward straight away. It can accommodate 21 people. That's a lot of folks. The 10 peasant dormitory. Yeah, it already comes furnished and everything. Alright, okay, cool, sure. I mean, we'll go for the prison ward, I suppose, right? May as well. I'll have that, by the rocks? That's a usual spot, right? We'll even, like, plonk it on some trees so we... Oh. Maybe chop the trees down in the process. Never mind. Decoration. A nice little rock. One stone. Oh, that's a large stone. Stone. Intimidation. A dead god. I'm sure. These are all just visual delights. Excellent. Oh, one dead god for there. Sure. Why not? We killed that, and we put it there. Obey. The barracks is not this. This is, what is this? Oh, this is the dormitory. Okay, with 7 people in there. Well, how many people did I start with? Okay. Natila. Right. Okay. So I don't know how naming is going to be working in this then. But we also got some kind of randoms. Okay. We'll see how prominent they become. It could be that they also get a name. Build a lumber mill. People have nowhere to pray. Taverns, alcohol, food. Oh, all right. Then, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. The do until X is how many to produce per day. Need to keep that in mind. That's a little bit different. Service? The tavern? Because we don't have a tavern. And a drug den. The market we've got. The altar is somewhere to pray. I guess. You guys want to pray about the dead god? We'll put it next to the dead god. And then the tavern. That's just out back. And then you want like a lumber mill? That's a mill. Lumber mill. Build them far from each other but closer to trees. Alright, up there. Are we okay to... I think we can go, right? We're going. Everybody's just taking up money, I think. Is it okay for the peasants to be taking the money? What? Alright. Okay, what are you waving about? What? What do you want? What are you pointing at? It's a hall. Ecliptics. What? Conducting an inspection. You're in a great mood. Okay. There doesn't seem to be like a camera rotator or anything. I'm not really... I don't know what you're doing. Should somebody be working It's just like a little storage thing next to the hall. It's probably fine. What are you saying? Man, we don't know. Alright, well, things are happening. Ezradai's having a good think about balance, and Rubik is eating and loving snakes. Zades is... Rubik really likes snakes. Zades is having a think about trade as well. Ecliptics is just at peace. Alright, well... Okay. The randoms they're working on stuff. They're doing it. Can we do, like, a priority? Build this one first. Yeah, goobers. Because then we can get more wood. An enemy is plotting? With one or several kings has fallen below -15, still room to fall. Well, it could be worse. If we don't improve soon, expect aggressive actions. Patrols near the hall, library, and lords' houses, and raise loyalty of my lords higher to defend against bribery and seduction. Ham fast of tree wood. Yeah, over there. Look at that. What a face. Ham fast. I mean, they're just having a bad day, generally. Like, I'm sure it's not personal. Again, it could be worse, right? Whatever. 3 builders. Just automatic builders. Got priority, we can move it around. 1 person as a trader there. We have 7 peasants. 1 of them is unemployed. Alright, I wonder how we could get more builders then. Oh. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that menu. Zades isn't allowed to play dice game. I'm kidding. You can play dice game, that's fine. Warriors. Mercenaries, yeah, alright. Okay. That's a nice cheap one. Sure. Relations tab, see what folks think of each other. Right, yeah, we need to make sure Ecliptic... What are you pointing at, Ecliptics? What is this? No idea. Is that like a skill point? You doing it? Okay, well, relationships... Ezradai is a bit questionable. But that's alright. I don't think we have to worry about Rubik conspiring against you, right? Oh, and indeed you are a king. By the way. Just like kings whose population is made up of 50% or more prisoners. Fine. Many rings, full of energy, hopes for the future. And at least one of us. Man, play some dice with... who was it? With Ezradai. Go do that. Make friends. Let's just speed this up a little bit. Instruction step. An assistant, 1 lord can comfortably manage more than 10 buildings. You can also hire a free lord to assist them. Upgrade existing rather than building new. And shorten the path. Okay. Construct these buildings in one area, close to the warehouses and the temple, like north of the hall. I mean... I guess so. How'd you do those roads things? Yeah. That's expensive. A bit expensive for a road, isn't it? Dormitory, tavern. We don't have a warehouse, do we? We should probably get a warehouse queued up, too. I would imagine. Somewhere to store all this stuff. And, hunk it there. Eventually get a road built out. I don't know. What? What's the question? You got a question for me? Okay. Alright. One worker, automatically just anybody can hire it. Road time 19 minutes to workplace. Calculating time to the warehouse that we don't have, you make wood. Appoint manager. Upgrade it for 15 more wood? Oh, can we upgrade? We can't upgrade that. We'll upgrade the lumber mill? Sounds like a plan. And they're doing it. So we don't have any unemployed peasants now because I assumed the one that was unemployed has started to work the lumber mill. And I guess Ezradai can manage the lumber mill too. Ezradai and Ecliptics are doing something. Okay, Rubik and Zadie still need something to do. There's the one warden, I guess. Seeing what I can do for things and assignments. For the moment, not really anything. I'm still not sure what that is there. Everybody having a nice pray. Altar working normally. Place of ceremonies and burnings. Good, good, good. There goes Rubik talking about snakes again. Oh. Lords who left or were disowned from their family and did not join another. They arrive with holy caravans and can be hired with holy rings. Well, they don't sound desirable, but alright. While waiting to be hired, they stand at the entrance of my hall. As for 10 days, after which they leave. Freelance lords can be assigned any tasks. Sure. A hired lord becomes friends with the king, be able to invite them to my family and grant them a title. Ah. So if you like them, then cool. This one's got a fun face. The trader. I don't think I can have the trader. I guess Ecliptics is doing the truth. The king himself. Ooh. Clothing vanished on people. What's happening? Oh. Don't look, everybody. Man, is a jackhammer that guy. Holy crap. Okay, they're done. Well done. Good work. Was it? Rubik's a bit tired from it. We good? Seems fine. You got laughed at, though. That's a bit embarrassing. And armor at the... Okay, we'll read that in a minute. We will sell... I don't know what. Is there anything here that I don't really need much of? Oh, we should probably get like a farm or something, right? That'd be good. Food is likely a thing that we need. And we also got the books and stuff too. Right. Right, axes and swords, the weapon forge, a hop field for beer, coal furnace, a mine. Right. We're generating wood, I think, so there's that. I have a couple holy rings, because I don't need 7, I think it was like 15 or something I needed. Or 5 per. Just market saturation with the product, I see. Well, it's fully saturated then. Market saturation and reduction of price. Yo, I don't care. Let's invest in wood. Let's oversaturate that market so I can buy it back cheaper. Or something. I don't know. You got any prisoners? You do have prisoners. Olga is a fine name. I will take 1 Olga. Trade. Trade? I'm not sure what's happening here with this. Like, it's not Olga this I simply just can't trade. But awkwardly also the vassal tribute is in here, like we're selling that? I have no idea what's going on with this. Maybe I should do the tutorial, holy crap. Can we prioritize this? I don't know if... Oh, build this first, there we go. I mean, I guess also priority work it as well. Likewise, also something for food, like apparently rutabaga. Harvest collected every day. Requires fertilization with wood. Okay. Oh, look at that fertile soil. I'm gonna make so many rutabaga there. 100 fertility. Oh. Just the one? I don't know how many rutabaga we go through per day. That was generating like 30 something per. Economic report. Gold balance is awful. Minus 1,692. Paid wages 40. Resources invested in the economy 285. Okay. You know what? I'll believe you. I'm sure. Right. Waiting to be hired. Free lord for 10 days. What do you do as a free lord, though? Like, our free lords don't do anything. It's the workers doing stuff. What do the free lords do? They oversee buildings, right? So, we'd be looking for somebody to oversee... maybe the farms? Though we still have Rubik and Zades. What are you good at? You know what you're doing with anything? You're basically like we are. I'm not sure if I care about this person. It's gotta be said. Who's this? Some builder just sleeping outside. Why are you sleeping outside, you goober? Oh. I don't know. Alright. Well, first day? Sure. Cool. Hate is leaving, and that's fine. Jobless. Oh yeah, I got 4... Okay. Yeah, alright, we just simply don't have beds for them. That makes a bit of sense. We're completely full up there. So we need... We can't upgrade the dormitory. We'd have to make a new dormitory. Sleep on the ground or on the floor in the temple, which worsens the mood. Man, I guess... Get another one just like right next door? Maybe on... I don't know, we'll try right next door. We'll see how that goes. Instinct tells me that's a bad idea. So I think I need a library then, right? The mine. Build a library so we can engage with all that. Because we started with books, but we don't really have a way to do anything with that. Okay. Even a book on keeping prisoners. Right. So, whoops. Building the library then. A lot of wood, man. 40 wood for the library. I'm working on a game. 40 wood for the library. Holy crap. We'll put it down sort of towards the market, I guess, which is like as far away as possible from the warehouse. Okay. Excellent. So we're waiting on this to be upgraded. I think folks are still doing their morning routine. The default speed is really very slow. Then they're doing a temple thing. Right, can we change our priorities here with stuff?